It's garden update, y'all. And when we enter, you're gonna see what this heat has done. Now, so far, these Abe Lincolns, y'all remember when that branch many weeks ago took this thing out? It may be a little thin, but it's producing tomatoes. Now this one here from Mr. Eddie, we've got blooms on it. And I can't remember what he called it. And then we have these little red hot peppers. The plant's not big, but it's loaded. And then we have these, I don't know what these are. They come from Mr. Eddie, see? But let's go into the garden and just see what's happening. Oh, I missed a cucumber this morning, guys. I told you I've been busy. Look how busy I've been. I took them out, y'all. I just couldn't fight them no more. You see the bare spots? But these plants are definitely taking a hit. I did pick, I guess, about 10 cucumbers, 4 squash, quite a few tomatoes. The tomatoes I picked was the House Tool Celebrity. No, it's Celebration is what they call them. I used to grow celebrities local. But I want you to look at these. The sun is just baking them. But if I can go ahead and get these zucchini on out, I will go ahead and pull it. Here we go, that's some squash. I've got a few in here. See, I don't know if you can see for the glare. But y'all, the squash is just about seen its better day. But we're gonna come down here. Y'all remember those tomatoes that I just happened to find? Well, I transplanted because I said I don't have anything to lose. They were gonna die. Well, I actually have little blooms, but I'm looking at them. Y'all, I think this is a cherry tomato. Just by the look of the blooms, because if you notice, they're all separated from their own vein, which tells me we're not looking at a cat face. We're not looking at a disfigured tomato. So I think that is a cherry tomato. Now look at this jalapeno. I transplanted it there again. I have nothing to lose, but it's loaded. It looks a little gimpy, but y'all, we're struggling here, as many are. But every one of these plants that you see were found randomly growing where I dumped some trays. Now this one, I think this is one of them paste, because if y'all remember the way the leaves curled at first, I thought something was wrong. I think this is one of those paste. Matter of fact, I'd almost guarantee it. The plant is pathetic. I transplanted it, but y'all, it is loaded with jalapenos. That's not really growing, but it's producing. The zinnias are doing good. Cherry tomatoes. Oh, I harvested a pocket full. Look, guys. No problems. This is a House Tool cherry tomato. I'm telling you, I know I say that all the time, but guys, there's something about their seeds. Parsley, remember I harvested, it's coming back, just vibrant. But it's in the shade too. Oh, buddy scared me.
Hey, sweetie pie.
Here's me some sweetie pies. He scared me, y'all. There's that yellow chef tomato from House Tool. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's a hybrid. But it takes drought. It takes heat. Y'all look at this. It is amazing. The rosemary, oregano, it's holding out. Struggling, but it's holding out. We know what we need to do now. The lemon balm's coming back green. So I took a lot of it out. Lost the lavender, all but a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of the green out and dry it. Here's some empty beds that we're going to go ahead and top dress. Because remember I told you they were going to sink. I've got one squash on this plant left. No more blooms. Haven't seen a bloom for about 5 days. I'm pulling it. Now y'all remember the potato beds. We're going to top dress them as well. I've just been throwing a little bit of everything. I won't use these 3 beds till the fall. There's our strawberries. But you see they're in the shade. They're going to be great next year, guys. But remember, they're not going to stay here. We're going to bring them up to about waist high. Loquat's doing good. But now here is something. These two, remember, are the cantaloupe. Blooming like crazy. Not a cantaloupe in sight. But the watermelons are a different story. Look at that watermelon. Now these get 20 to 25 pounds. And we actually have 2. So this is number 1. There's number 2. And we put straw because I didn't want this ground cover to blister them. Mr. Eddie's eggplants are doing amazing. Just beautiful, y'all. It's the only one so far that's producing an eggplant. But I'm holding out. I'm hopeful. And look right here, guys. Mr. Eddie's cantaloupe. Well, Miss Lippy got her a cantaloupe growing. Sure do. Now that's the only cantaloupe that we have. And I'll take it, guys. I will take it. Oh, well, I need to show y'all something. Maybe y'all have experienced this. I haven't. Maybe y'all have. Y'all see this yarrow? Well, Wanda gave me a cutting. It's blooming. Well, I had this on the porch. But for about 5 days, bud. Yeah. About 5 days, we'd sit out after we worked and we would get a headache. Our nose would run. It was like allergies, a summer cold. And we was like, I said, no, because see, I don't have allergies. He does. I said, well, now I could understand with you with allergies, but not with me. So I said, there's something around here. He said, yeah, there's something around here, Lippy. I said, the only thing that's new around the patio area would be the yarrow. We moved it to the garden. We tested it. We have not had the sniffles, the dry cough, the headache, the burning of the nose since we moved it out to the garden. So obviously, it's our first time to have that. Y'all know, a lot of you know that follow me. Let me get in the shade. Well, I don't know if there is any. There's a lot of natural herbs that my body rejects. Y'all know that. We've talked about it. But I was willing to give it a try. I won't give it a try now. I'm going to allow it to grow away because it's good for the family. You know, it may not be good for me. Obviously, it's affecting his allergies. But it's good for some family member. So we're going to keep growing it completely away from where we congregate, where we sit, where we get our water, you know, our fans. But it won't be housed on the patio. But let me show y'all what y'all been waiting for, because there's not much of a garden update. I did not fertilize, and let me tell you why I don't fertilize in these temps. Because it is so hot, all I would do would burn my plants up. The most minute fertilizer, because of our heat index at 110, they need water, okay? We're not looking to pound the phosphorus at this point. The potash is actually already established. It's like a slow release central vitamin. Remember, I've talked to y'all about that. But with these heat temps that we're going to look at for the next 2 weeks, I will not fertilize. I'm going to give them water. I will let them drink. But what I won't do is burn them up. They're already hot. You know what I mean? That's kind of like somebody taking 4 energy drinks, you know, when they're already exhausted. They're already hot. They need water. They don't need that sugar. They don't need that vitamin. They just need to stand still, drink some water. Remember I told y'all, I look at my garden and my plants as a living, breathing person. I treat it the way I would treat myself. You know, like I said, I'm not a science, gardener, but I'm a common sense gardener. So no, you won't see me tell you it's time to fertilize. You're gonna see me tell you if it's 110 degree heat index. I think it's 103 right now. No, 100. It's 105, so it means it's 113 heat index. I'm not going to tell you to go get you a monster drink. I'm going to tell you to go get you some ice water and sit down. I'm not going to tell you to go fertilize your plants either. If you're wondering what I was doing, one of my basil wanted to...
Looking at 103 to 105 for 3 days next week.
He said for 3 days, 103 to 105. But we had talked on our live about what I've been doing to the house. Y'all, I just got off the mower. I'm sweating blue blazings. All right, I'm gonna turn you around and I'm gonna show you what we've been doing. And then I'm gonna tell you what Lippy's doing this week. I've waited for this day, y'all. The Home Depot gift cards from Christmas, you stockpile. Well, this week has come that I get to put a paintbrush in my hand. But I gotta show you what I've been doing. The house is power washed. It took me 2 days, okay? Now, I'm not going to show y'all the color that I picked out, but I'll show you what I've done with the beds. I don't even remember how long ago it was that I took them old beds out. Oh, I hope the sun doesn't mess with y'all. But here is the beds. I kept the gardenia. I kept the purple tip bush. I can't remember, but I had them at the old place. I'm just letting it go crazy. I've been fertilizing it, and then I'll landscape it. We're going to say goodbye to the shutters because Buddy is building my shutters. There again, repurposed material. They're going to look like the ones we did in Kentucky. Y'all, I power washed concrete that was black. It is not black no more. Look at that. But I did power wash this area. Y'all, they had green paint. They had blue paint. On the back porch, there's 4 other colors. Yeah. But it is power washed. I will blow it very well. And we've had the paint for this. But this is what I want to show you. This will actually be painted the same color as the door. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want my door to be embedded. Because when you come up here, all of this has a new color coming. Buddy's taking that down here in a few minutes so I can restore it. I decided to keep the light. I love the aesthetic look of it. And I'm going to restore it. I'm going to paint it. But all of this will be painted the surprise color. But not the side, not the side of the door. I want it to be the same color as the door. Here's the other bed. It mimics the one to the other side. I do need to get another Mexican hawthorn here, as well as the other bed. I'm going to put one, let's see, let me back up. Another Mexican hawthorn here. Another one here. I will mimic it at the other one. So as everything grows in, it will all come in and it will bloom at different times of the year. And it's mainly spring and fall. But there you go. Y'all know I had to add my lantana as well as on the other side. I did choose black mulch. Buddy got that wholesale, through work. You can get it in truckloads. I chose to go black for the reason of we have a lot of copperheads here. So I can visually see a copperhead. They don't change to a black color. Now, a black snake, I might be in trouble. But we have more copperheads here. So, and I'm still doing this, guys. Eventually, I'll get it all up. And that's inside the garage. Can y'all see what that is? That's just piles of jars and jars. And oh, there's my bathroom light, guys. Y'all can't see it, but I can. And this is the garage window. But yes, we're going to say goodbye to those shutters. Blessings of materials, y'all. While we're out front, I'm going to show you. This is going to be our future pond. It's a dried up koi pond, is what the neighbors tell us. And from what we've been told. Don't know. But I did find out that the canna lilies do bloom yellow. I'm hoping I see some purple. So they'll be moved to a different spot for right now. But this is going to be our future pond. Now, it won't be this shallow. It's going to be very deep, and it's going to make like a kidney bean. I'll do my best on camera to show y'all how we want it to lay. That's when Buddy gets some equipment over here. But y'all haven't seen it. You've heard us talk about it. It's time that you see it. And here you go. It starts here. You see all those canna lilies? And what we're going to do is, the koi pond's fairly large. Okay? We're going to bring it out to about where that pole is. That pole will be removed, and we'll move the electrical line away. We're going to bring this out like a kidney bean. And the grade of the property actually goes down, and on the other side of the fence is a large ditch, just in case there's spillover. But it's not going to be very big, but we are going to make it like a kidney bean. And that is the future area of our pond. And there's the front of the house. Looks a little slim till everything starts growing and then getting established. We do have to work on our border here, but he's got a bend, I don't know, rebarb. We have some very thin rebarb, and he's going to bend it to really give it a secure stake. But there you have it, y'all. There is our front beds that I promised you I would show you. So it's time I get out of this sun. I know it's not a lot. Oh, hold on. Let's add the chickens. Forgot about the chickens. Let me show you my girls. All 16 of them. Doing just fine. But let me show you my girls. Here is the girls, y'all. Whoop. Let's go in. Let's say hello. They have no names but girls. I couldn't keep up with them if I wanted to, y'all. They're starting to come into their true feathers, some. But they're doing great. We actually mow and bag, and once a week I'll put fresh grass down for them to play in. But this one here ran to me. She's the one that she wants me to sit and hold her. She's very, very docile. Hey girls, your friends want to see you. So, Buddy's next project is go ahead and get those boxes built. Now, if you're wondering why they're gathered here, even though they're in the shade, it's hot. But let me show you why they're gathered. Because they're right there. You see that? They have a fan on them until they go in the coop at night. And they'll just sit and let their feathers blow. Hey girls. The feeders are doing great. The water inside the coop is fantastic. Here's my problem with the outside. Look, they get dirty. So twice a day, I'm actually bringing the water hose out, toting this out, and rinsing these because it's a preference for me. But the inside one is doing great. I don't think they mind. I mind. I got a ride, y'all.
Yep, I found her right here hitchhiking.
Had my thumb out. So
she hitchhiking.
there's the garden update. There's the chickens. There's the first peek of our future pond. I thought he was taking me to the porch. And
Oh, I am. I just had to go around.
oh, and let's see, what else did y'all see? Oh, you got to see the before, but you ain't seeing the after. I hope to have it done by the end of the week, you know, the painting. So that's where we're at, guys. It's just too hot, y'all. It's just too hot.
Very hot.
But maybe tomorrow I can throw a recipe out. But until next time, stay safe, stay well.
God bless.